Hi everyone, and welcome to another collective energy reading. This time we are conversing with the universe about abundance and gratitude and the new abundance cycles that are pouring in, and seeing what is it that we need to release or renew in order to step into this new cycle with more confidence and more grounded into receiving. We're going to start by picking up a crystal to channel a message, and then we'll move on to the oracle cards and tarot cards for extra information. Okay, I guess this one got caught in my hand like that. Opalite. It's interesting because we got blue opalite at my recent collective reading here in Charleston at the Purple Buffalo. And the first thing that popped to mind that I mentioned over there is that opalite is a man-made stone, but we are creators, right? We are always creating our reality. So this is an opportunity for us to get clearer about what we want to step into. These cycles are already in motion. However, they are at the beginning stages. So it needs that commitment still to keep moving through it, and to keep growing it and developing and receiving what's next. I love that this stone wanted to come through too. This is gold stone and it's a heart. I feel like a lot of like heart-centered energies are pouring in today. I mean, it is a day where we are spending time with loved ones, family, friends, eating the things that we love. There is a lot of joy and comfort and warmth in this energy. Also, goldstone, a man-made stone. It's funny because it kind of wanted to like mirror what we have over here. So, and goldstone, as the word says, is all about gold. So communicate clearly to yourself, to your higher self, to the universe about what is it that you want to step into more fully. Again, these cycles feel like they already started, kind of like step 1, step 2 are kind of there, but step 2 is about that conscious choice of moving in the direction or stepping back, right? And being like, well, we kind of like tapped into that, but maybe not, right? So yeah, so communicate with your higher self. And this is also heart shaped, so it's connected to that heart center, to your heart chakra, to your true emotions. What is it that you're truly feeling? What is it that you truly want? I think it is a checkpoint to really make the conscious choice to commit to that dream or to that vision, if it's fully in resonance with your heart. But this has to come from a place of pure honesty. Like children, you know how children are like blunt, honest. You have to be that with yourself, with your higher self, with the universe. You are at a threshold of receiving something new, a new cycle of abundance, right? We got goldstone with a heart. I have put golden healer over here in pirate. more energies of love, of healing, of releasing, so we can receive more abundance. But yes, there I think the part that wants to be highlighted is the part where this is the moment of truth. Are you stepping into it, or are you letting pass by? For some reason, they're presenting an image of like getting into a boat, like a cruise, like the Titanic. I know. Now I'm like, oh my god, like that didn't have like the greatest ending. But you know, let's say it's another one. But yeah, like a cruise, a boat, and they're like, you have a ticket, you can get in, but they just, you know, use the horn to announce that they're about to depart, they're about to start their journey. And it's like that first step was that excitement of, I'm going on this journey and I'm getting this ticket, and you got to the port and you got your bags packed and you're there, and something inside of you starts to doubt, like, oh my god, like, am I really going on a boat? Probably why there's a boat, right? There's a fear of like, what if something happens? We've heard the Titanic story, right? All these fears and doubts of maybe past experiences. Maybe you went on a cruise before and it wasn't as fun. You're like, oh my god, I was like nauseous the entire time, and like ate food that wasn't the best, and you're like, why did I think of doing this? And you know what? There is always that moment where you can say, you know what, I'm just going back home. This is not for me. Or you're like, no, I got excited for a reason. I was very, very excited. Like, what is going on right now? I'm gonna keep stepping forward, and I'm gonna give my ticket, and I'm gonna get on that boat, and I'm gonna go on my journey, because I want to see what this is about. Because, you know, I did the research, and this is what I wanted, right? This is what I requested, and I was very excited. So where is this coming from? So this is that moment. This is that moment where you come back to your center, you come back to your heart, and you have that very honest conversation as to how you want to proceed. Are you saying yes to the journey that has already started? Remember, this is something that's already in motion. However, it's in the very early stages of it. Or you're stepping back, and maybe you are rerouting yourself to another adventure. Okay, I'm gonna put these stones over here. You can join the rest of the reading. I also wanted to use this spray. This is a manifestation spray created by a very, very good friend of mine called Emily Raymond. She does acupuncture too. She's located in New Jersey. And this is spring water with a vanilla, wild orange, lemon, sandalwood, and cinnamon essential oils, and tiger's eye crystals. So it's all about, you know, magnetizing and boosting those manifestation energies. So I wanted to use it here for all of us. Spray. Okay. All right, it's not spraying. I'm like, how should I take that? Yes, that is a moment of pause, that you find the solution to use the manifestation spray. I can just switch the top with the other. I just don't want to mix it right now. So we're gonna skip that part. But again, more of that Mercury retrograde energy of just like it's okay. Your manifestations are coming. There might be delays that are even caused by your own emotions or thoughts, or little hiccups like that. Maybe for some of you it's like you're very, very excited for your trip, but you left the house a little bit too late because you were kind of doubting if you really wanted to go, but now you're like super sure, and now you're kind of stuck in traffic and you're like afraid that you're gonna miss the boat. That's another energy for some of you, right? There's the ones who got very close to it and then like backtracked, and then there's the ones who almost stayed home but made the choice, and now they're rushing towards it because, you know, the window might close. But there is always a solution for everything. If you truly want it, it might create a little bit of a delay process, and the delay process can be just a pause for reflection and more clarity as to how you want to proceed, because it's not only confirming that you want to proceed, it's also what's the next step. Like, we were packed and we are definitely going. We're definitely going. Okay, cool. So we need to order the car. We need to go now, right? Is there too much traffic? You know, can you drop us at the train station? Maybe it'll be faster. Things like that. But anywho, let's. Oh, it's making me laugh, the whole spray thing. Okay. We are going to pick 4 oracle cards, and then we're gonna pick 4 tarot cards, and we're gonna have a message. We're going to finish it off with some tea leaf cards that I haven't used all year. I got them last fall, and I used them so much throughout the first part of the year, so much so that I was like, okay, I need to just put them away, and I guess I wasn't connecting to them, and today they were like, here. So they're back. They're back online. Yep. Okay, we got this card over here. Hope. I love it because it does confirm that energy of like, don't be afraid if things are a little wonky right now. If you feel like maybe you're not, you know, fully sure if going forward is the right thing, there's hope. There is this energy. Look how perfect that card goes with the opalite. That there is this energy of more clarity, of communication with your inner self, with your higher self, with with whoever you need to communicate. It does feel very internal. So you can kind of like spark the fire of action. Notice how the other crystals are very much connected to like solar plexus energy. But first we have to have that clarity of what we're receiving, of what we want to do, and the next steps. And there is that energy of like, yes, you have to take the next step, but it doesn't necessarily mean rushing it, right? Because there's this element of communication that is happening. And I feel it's like no matter how fast you move or not move, the energies right now are gonna like kind of like create a little bit of like a stairmaster. It's like when you put the level higher and higher and higher, right? Because you're about to level up. It gets a little bit, there's a push that needs to happen, right? A little bit stronger to go through it. But there is hope. There is hope that things are going to get clear. There is hope that you will receive whatever is it that you need to receive from your higher self, from the universe, or from whoever that will support how you want to move forward. And here we got pleasure. and awakening. Awakening came in reverse. Yeah, so it's more of that energy of like awakenings are pretty much just another layer of ascension, right? Of leveling up, of going to this next cycle. But right now, again, there is that energy of like things might feel for some reason delayed, either because there's doubt and you need to kind of like sit down with your own thoughts, feelings, and how you want to proceed a little bit longer, or you're waiting for some sort of communication, for some sort of like sign. So it doesn't feel like it's quite happening, but there's hope that it will. Like this card will turn around, right? You will transform. You will step up into this new cycle of abundance. And one of the keys for all of this is not only to stay in that vibration of hopefulness and optimism, which is very Sagittarius, and we are currently in Sagittarius season. By the way, these readings are completely timeless, but do want to pinpoint the current energies for those of you who are watching it as it goes up on the channel. So yes, to stay hopeful and optimistic, but also to seek things that bring pleasure, right? Whenever you feel a little bit kind of lost or low energy or sad or doubtful or worrying or anxious, do a thing that you enjoy, whatever that is. You know, watch that TV show, take the nap, read the book, take the walk, I don't know, talk to a friend or a family member, make yourself a yummy treat or meal, whatever it is that you do and it just brings joy into your life. It's especially in those moments when you feel a little bit less optimistic and a little bit less hopeful, to seek pleasure, right? Like here, something as simple as like a hot chocolate with like delicious marshmallows is going to make a difference. And they're pointing here the white, more white color. There is this renewal happening, this cleansing, and I think that's also part of what is happening. This clarity of like, oh yes, I am definitely getting on that boat, definitely getting on that cruise, in whatever stage you are making this decision, you know, whatever point in the journey. Again, some of you are home, just finished packing, and you're packing like, but am I really? I can still call, maybe get a refund, a part of a refund, or like switch it up for another day. Maybe I'll be sure. And there's others of you who made it there, but you were like anxious the entire time, and now you see the cruise, and you're like, oh, this is getting too real. So yeah, there's that energy there. But just like seek the things that will uplift you. Seek the things that will give you hope. Seek the things that will feed your fires of creation. The things that will make you smile, even when you're feeling doubtful or worrying or anxious. Because if you want it, it's yours. Is what I'm hearing. This awakening is for you. We just need to kind of like get clear. You know, like when they send a confirmation email for things and you're like, oh yes, confirmed. This appointment is confirmed, right? You made an appointment, and then you get that text or that email like, are you making your appointment today or tomorrow? And you hit that yes button. This is that moment. Do you want to reschedule, or are you going for it? Apple of my eye. Not all that's alluring may be what it seems. See beyond the illusion. And what I love about this is like you can see things. And the first angle that came for this was that angle of like fear or anxiety or worry. Like you're like, ugh, is this going to be a good idea to do this, to go on this journey, to go on this trip, to go to this appointment today? Like, Do I not have like a lot of things to do already? Like maybe I can just reschedule this appointment. Like, but like I should do it as sooner as possible. If I really want to step into this that I'm doing, whatever this appointment is for, you know, maybe it's to get extra information. Maybe it's like a step of something that you're, you know, whatever this is. Now we got like two analogies running. And see, number 2 is like you already made the choice, step 1, right? Like you're stepping into this new thing. And 2 is that moment of truth, the confirmation. You said you wanted to do this. Are you gonna go for it? Yes or no? 2s are always about choice, about balance, about coming together fully in order to create, right? But it is a time of reflection so you can let go of the fear and step into it. Because like in the car, with the rear view mirror, things look, you know, what does it say? It's things, objects may seem closer than they are. It's like things are kind of distorted at this time. Like they don't look exactly how they truly are. And that could give some sort of anxiety, especially when you're basing, because it's blurry, right? You have to, the brain, the human wants to kind of like patch where it can't see with pieces that they have from the past. And the thing with all of this is like when you're stepping into this new cycle, it's new things. So you're not quite putting in the right things. And because we don't want to go back, it actually causes even more anxiety. Because you're like, am I going back? What is this? You know, like that first cruise was not fun. Like, am I going back to doing that? Like, what possessed me to want to go on a cruise again? Mind you, this is not a personal story, really a channeled vision, because I've only been to a cruise once. I was 16, and actually, I guess I'm not taking any of these because everything just exploded. And actually, I did want to, I still do. I haven't been on a cruise since. I was like, this is gonna be fun as an adult. So yeah, so whoever's in that position, with an actual cruise or maybe a trip, or a train, maybe it could be a train too, like more unusual ways of transportation seems to like fit the bill. Please leave a comment. I would love to, like, oh my god, yes, you were channeling for me. I don't know if I want to go on that cruise. I don't know what possessed me to buy that ticket, but here we are. All right. Okay. And thank you, all of you, for being here, for sharing your energy with me. This is actually one of the things I find so much pleasure in doing. And it does help me bring a smile to my face. So thank you. It's funny too, because apple of my eye is a very I have like the more proper word for it, but like old school, old way of saying, like, you know, it's, you know, you have affection towards that object, that person. And right now you might not be seeing it fully clearly. And we got here, I'm gonna put this one first, Tranquility, with a violet. Pisces, see, it's like this cycle is closing, and you have to find that tranquility. And we got the air sign, more communication, right? Find peace within yourself in order to see this more clearly, so you can ground it. See, but grounding came upside down, but it goes hand in hand with what we're talking about here with the awakening card. Like, this will turn around. However, we need to find that peace, that clarity, in order to step into it, into this new layer, and ground it into the physical through action, through the next steps, right? It's Virgo. So how are we going to organize this? How are we going to operate in order to make it happen? Actually, I'm going to put it over here with this one. How are you going to make it happen? And again, these are new abundance cycles that are pouring in, that are here to stay, to take you through a process. And it's funny because there's a sun here and the sun card is here. It's awakening, right? The light is going to come through. There is hope. The light is going to come through. Everything is fine, even though it might not seem like it. We are cleansing again, Pisces, the last sign of the zodiac. It's also a water sign. It's a very spiritual sign as well. So it's all about that cleansing and purification and releasing the past energies, right? That cycle is done. Like, we've healed, we've paid our dues type of energy. And now we really get clear. We purify our mind and get clear about the vision, because we've already requested this. We're already on this journey, but now it's getting real. Are you gonna take that step, right? It's funny because 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. There is communication that needs to get grounded with yourself from a very open and an innocent place. And when I say innocent, it's purity, it's this childlike energy, you know, this lion heart of like what you truly want, and be courageous enough to step into it. And find the places and the resources that will bring you pleasure and hope, right? And keep you in that vision is also what I'm receiving. It's not only about keeping yourself hopeful and optimistic, and you can do that through doing the things that give you pleasure, but also this new cycle should be something that will give you pleasure, and it's already giving you pleasure, right? It's just it feels really interesting at the moment. But you chose it. You were very, very excited for this journey. You were very, very excited for this trip. And something feels like it shifted, and you're like, but do I, right? And the universe is saying, yes, you do. You do want to, but you have to get clear, right? You have to see it yourself, and you have to choose it yourself. There's not right or wrong. There just is. But if you want to step into this new level, this new awakening, if you want to ground it in the physical and not leave it in the imagination, in the daydream, right, in that Pisces energy as well, then you have to choose it. You have to call the car and get to the port. You have to give your ticket and board. Okay? We're gonna add some more layers of information with the tarot, and then we're gonna do the tea leaf, and that would be our reading. Let's see. Oof. Also, if you're interested in getting a Thanksgiving gratitude 2-card pull reading, I'm doing those by donation. You can DM me on Instagram at Sparkling Carla if you have any questions about it. But pretty much you just send your donation to Venmo at Sparkling Carla with your email address, and within 3 days I will send you the picture of your cards and a message. If you're interested in any of my bigger readings, you can see those on my website, sparklingcarla.com. And I have a discount code. Oh my goodness, another explosion. I'm telling you, delays. But it's all good. You pick up the cards, keep it moving. But yeah, there's a discount code for 30% off any readings, and also gift cards if you want to gift this for the holiday season. I feel like this card wanted to come more twos, you know, what am I gonna do, in what direction am I go. It's funny because this is also like a travel card in traditional tarot, but we're gonna leave it here. And the code is THX2024, like thanks 2024, and it'll give you 30% off any of the readings or gift cards on sparklingcarla.com. Okay. It's like the cards are Mercury retrograding hard. All right, universe, what else? What else about these new cycles of abundance that are pouring in? What else do we need to know? Okay, like I said, Page of Wands in reverse. Another card of like taking action but not taking action. Like it feels kind of like delay, slow. That's the energy. It's slow. It's slow because if there's things that need to be reassessed, things that need to be you know, kind of recommitted to, right? Confirmation. Are you coming to the appointment? Oh yes, confirmed. Oh, you're confirmed. So we're getting that space of, oh, this is confirmed, because changes are coming, cycles are closing so other cycles can begin, but everything is happening all at once, right? And there's water here. Look how this is like, again, that energy of purification of, so the fire is not at full potential right now. So it's not that it's not there, it's just it's not at its full potential, because right now there's a lot of cleansing, and this is an opportunity for you to get clear and to confirm with yourself, your higher self, and the universe that this is the path that you want. Okay. Again, end of cycles. Something is ending right now, so this new thing can begin. And it's also this energy of like slowing down, relaxing, transitioning. And in the transition, like when you put your car in reverse, all of a sudden there's this pause that you do. You don't go from drive into reverse and the car just goes shroom shroom. Like it doesn't. There is this, you know, this slower movement. Oh my goodness, this is so clear. And the Fool, because what's happening is a new beginning. You're gonna move forward. It's okay. I think you just need to get clear, confirm with the universe, figure out what are your next best steps, and just take it as it flows. Because right now, again, it's not that the fire is not there. It's not that you can't do things towards it. It's just like it's not full throttle. Just like if you get on that cruise and they start to leave the port, it's gonna leave very, very slowly. It's not gonna speed up until it's more in open waters. There is a process, right? And you may be really excited to get started, or you're like so over the other part. You're like, oh my God, can we just like be in the fun, right? Can we just be in open water? Can I be with my cocktail, or can I be watching the show, or whatever you envision doing? And you know, not quite there. Because ultimately at this moment in time, there's a lot of things that need to be communicated at an internal level, and maybe for some of you at an external level, in order to make this happen, in order to recommit, so you can create the experience, so you can create and step into this awakening, this level up, so you can ground it. Because right now it's still in the ethers, it's still in the imagination, it's still in the conversations, but it's not quite fully in action, right? Yeah. Now on the bottom we got the Hierophant and the Seven of Pentacles, more earth parts, you know, of grounding the higher and the lower selves to create this balance and have your fruits of labor come to life. I'm gonna put them over here. Yeah, it's just you have to get clear, confirm, so you can bring that a little bit more down into the solar plexus, into more action, and flow from there. Because like we're talking, energies are not full throttled, okay, I can't say it now. Okay. Wheel, look at this. Indecisiveness, allowing your life to ramble aimlessly. This is what I'm saying. You chose to do something and now you're like not quite there. And you're like, but why? However, at the bottom, archway, new opportunities, possibilities, and paths opening up. It's like there is this threshold opening up. There's cycles that are cycling out, so you can step into this, right? Into that cycle over there. The universe is asking, do you want it? Do you want it, or do we need to reroute this? Flute, disappointment in a friend or lover. Okay, for some of you, this might be like maybe there is some sort of disappointment. So now you're unsure if you want to step into this new cycle with someone. But it's saying that it is a short journey, and the journey is short because you will overcome these obstacles. So not necessarily it's short because it'll end. It could be, but I feel like it's a very, very, very small of you. The energy seems to be connected more to this bridge where you will successfully overcome the problems. So if you truly want this relationship, the universe is telling you to step into it. Even if there was some sort of disappointment. Again, these energies feel like these cycles are very fresh, very new, and with confirming, right, that are you coming to the appointment tomorrow? Confirm yes or no. Yes, with that confirmation, you're telling the universe, oh yes, we are doing this. This thing, this at the beginning, it was the kind of like the seed planting process, right? You made the appointment. Doesn't mean that you're gonna make it, right? And that's why the confirmation email and text come through. But when you say yes, because usually it happens, you know, the day before or the same day, you are recommitting and going full into this energy. So know that it's a short journey, whatever is happening at this moment. And that I want to move it because the light is not showing it properly. So yeah, that energy will help you overcome all of this, right? But you have to choose it, and it seems like by January there are gonna be some changes that are going to support that. Oh my goodness. Well, I love this energy for all of us. I hope this resonated. If you like this reading, please like and subscribe. Share anything that came through for you in a comment. And share with someone who you might think might benefit from it. And if you want a personal reading, you can book those on my website, Sparkling Carla. And you can follow me on Instagram, where I do live collective energy readings every first Monday of the month. The next one is on December 2nd. So you can follow me there too. All right, well, thank you so much, and have an amazing Thanksgiving. Bye.